Oak Cliff Nature Preserve. My first question, of course, is what is a preserve? Meaning they just leave it as it is. They throw in some sort of trail that people can go through. But for all intents and purposes, just leave it as it is. Preserve it as it is. You could see this is really no trail to, jog on or bike on, unless you got a mountain bike, perhaps. But it is the Oak Cliff Nature Preserve, and it is giving me something to do here in Dallas until I can get to Fort Worth. I need to thank DART, the bus company here, for posting a poster in one of their buses about escapes from the city to natural parks and such around Dallas. Why did I need it? It's just one more COVID restriction, one more girl, boy, woman, man telling me what to do and how to do it, and what I can't do, and what I can do, and makes me miss the shelters. You know, but no shelters. Hey. It just seems walking through here that it's just a trail. It's just, I don't see any real signs of camps or abandoned camps or anything like that. Everything is just sort of along the trail to observe and see and enjoy and appreciate. You know, I've seen no like formal benches. That's first sign of seeding, if you will, that I've seen here along this trail. But there's no formal benches or trash cans, and of course, why use trash? Why need trash cans when you can just toss it aside? It's and fortunately, from what I've seen so far, most people have done that right at the beginning, at the trailhead, and they haven't done it that much that I've noticed here in the preserve itself. So kudos for that sort of behavior. This don't look too reliable to me. And I'm wondering what is going on with the water here. That was supposed to be like a creek. What they said was a creek or a stream, I think they had on the map. Um, yeah, that's just, it's, but, it's like, and what is that? Is that like a melon or something? I don't know, but it goes, see, it goes up there. And it's you can't blame Texans. I've seen this everywhere. I've seen this in Massachusetts. Just this sort of detergent water, if you will. Um, but yeah, let's give this a try. And then he fell through and broke his ankles and was stuck in Dallas for the next 6 months. Oh, nice. There's a bridge on the other side there. So this must loop around, I'm assuming. So let's follow on. Let's explore further. Um, Look at that. All right. So in case, just bear with me here if it really gets crazy as far as the image is concerned, because I really don't want to spend 6 months here if I don't have to. Okay. There you go. Hey. Gingerly stepping through it and around it, over it, and onward we go. Um, no camps. No. There's been a few turnoffs where you know um, perhaps the boys would get off the beaten path and kind of have some time to themselves and the girls. um, but there's not many of them. It really doesn't lend itself to that sort of thing, it seems here, which again comes back to the question, what is a preserve? But it is soothing and it is relaxing. Um, and it is fortifying. I'm walking here. I'm moving here. I got about 35, 40 pounds on my back. You know, right there you go. So give me a second here. Again, see, this rock, it doesn't seem natural. I mean, it's a rock, but I don't know. It's just, if it was put there by man, why isn't it uniform? You know, um, or was it just chiseled out to keep the path going along here? Don't know. But I've had that kind of thing before in other areas of the country. All right, we are on the White Trail, and that would go here. But I want to get back around to the bridge I saw, the partner bridge I saw around the one we just crossed over. And this must be the new trail that picks up here. I don't know the color of it. I think there's 6 trails here. There is no mention of jogging, I think. Biking, yes, but biking, this trail it's mountain bike, you know. Look at that. Excuse me if this audio goes crazy. But I wasn't back in Dallas, for 15 minutes before a characteristic of Dallas That's very unique to Dallas. Caught my attention, and that is the winds. I have never been to another city that is so windy as Dallas. See, here's an example, perhaps, of a little party pad or something here, or a pad of cactus. Yeah, I've noticed cactus along here. I don't know. I would think southwest. And what's around here? Let's go discover. This is the lure. This is the lure. There is like a huge apartment development right smack in the middle of this preserve. Which is sort of disheartening. And it makes me believe that, one of the prices for that huge development right smack in the middle of this preserve is to keep it at that and to keep this a preserve. No more development, you know. But it's sort of disheartening to see, you know. I'm sure the preserve came first, but, with enough money, developers can, sway council. And it seems they have done that here. But, let's just hope it stays where it's at now and doesn't get any, less preserved. And that's one of the drawbacks to this preserve. You're not very far from Mother's Gaze. I'm sure another selling point for the parents of the children who have moved into these apartments or condos or whatever they are. Yeah, boys can run around on the preserve, and you're not more than 500 yards from them. What do we throw in the well next? Where we came from. Ooh. This is something. Look at that. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Nature's architecture. Which brings us back to a humble form of man's architecture. I imagine the kids have a great time with that. Jumps. Yeah, so this is what you gotta. And I saw this, this kind of. See, now I think the preserve put this in, or somebody who knows what they're doing put this in, but it's for the kids, I think, and that's great. I saw this a lot, and of all places, Canton, Ohio. Um, yeah, Canton, Ohio. There's a little park there. Um, I'm not sure outside downtown, and yeah, it was made with that sort of that sort of planking and that sort of pallets and stuff, and mostly for jumping. And the kids had a rest area and tables and chairs and everything. It looked like a great place. Of course, no partying outside of Kool-Aid for today's kids. But yeah, and we're back to the Partner Bridge here. Yonder. Okay. And let's see how reliable this might be. Right. Oak Cliff Nature Preserve outside of Dallas.